After squeaking out a win versus Wake Forest with a buzzer-beating layup from Bryson Goodine, Syracuse now takes on its third straight team from North Carolina in NC State. Welcome to another web edition of Cuse Counted. I'm Max Chadwick alongside Will Scott and Mason Horodyski. Guys, both teams need this win in order to keep their tournament hopes alive. Will, what does Syracuse have to do to secure the victory?
I think it's the biggest game of the year for Syracuse, Max, considering both of these teams might be on the bubble come March. But I think Syracuse has got to get Joe Girard going. This is a guy that's been cold. Syracuse is 6-2 when he shoots better than 40% from three-point range. He hasn't done that since the Boston College win. He's been really cold, and because of that, that puts more pressure on Buddy Boeheim and Elijah Hughes to make shots. You've got to get Joe Girard going if you want to beat NC State.
Now, you mentioned Girard, you mentioned Buddy Boeheim, you mentioned Elijah Hughes, all key players on this team, and it's important that they actually stay out on the floor for this entire game.
Yep.
That's why my key to this game is staying out of foul trouble. This is no longer one or two bad games for the Orange. This is starting to become a very bad trend. You cannot risk losing those key players, especially with a roster that's not as deep as anyone else in the ACC. NC State is a team that doesn't like to shoot the three ball that often, so they're going to hit the paint hard. You have to make sure players are in the paint, ready to go into that type of stuff. Leave it out to the guys out on the floor, not to the guys who are going to be on the bench.
So, Mason, now that we know what Syracuse has to do in order to secure the victory, do they secure the victory and beat NC State?
I actually think they do. I think Syracuse wins this one 70-67. Another tight game. I think they have a lot of momentum from that Wake Forest win, and you can make the case that this team is better on the road than they've been at home. Hope my nails grow back by then because it's going to be another tight one. I'm going to be biting them.
I think it's going to be close as well. I got Syracuse 72-68. I think the Cuse match up really well against NC State, a team that doesn't have a rebounder that's averaging more than 7 rebounds a game.
That's good for Syracuse. I agree with you. This is Cuse Countdown for a reason. Syracuse 79-72. All right, tip-off is at 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Of course, keep updated with our Twitter at CitrusTV Sports for all the updates throughout the game. Enjoy it.